What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be looking at a video from O'Shea Duke Jackson. Now, I just want to say shout out to this brother. I have not watched this channel in a while. But apparently, there's been a situation going on with Cooking with Kaya. And I never really got into it, but apparently Cooking with Kaya is in a situation now. Look at this.
Months ago, one of my best friends came to visit me in Kampala, and it was the second time coming to Uganda. And he was dating this chick that was extremely good looking, still is. And I'm talking about her booty is crazy. It's one of the craziest behinds I've ever seen in my life. And of course, he really cared about her a whole lot. And you could tell she liked him too, but it wasn't as much as he liked her. And we're at dinner at a nice hotel, and we are discussing this whole idea about bride price. If you guys don't know, bride price is something that is paid to a family for you taking their daughter and marrying them. And of course, depending on what tribe the lady is in Uganda is from, that bride price could be a lot of money. It could be from $4,000 or well over $100,000. And in this case, we were discussing it, and he was talking about culturally that he didn't want to pay bride price being an American. And she said something that I'll never forget. She said, well, if he doesn't want to pay it, there's so many men who want to pay it for me. Damn. She said that in front of all of us. And of course, he complained to me about the fact that she didn't listen. She didn't take any accountability, and she always did whatever she felt like doing. And eventually they ended up breaking up. But the question was, why? Rewind!
Well, first of all, if she's not listening, then that's on her. And if she wants you to pay a bride price and she's a hard-headed ass woman, no.
Recently, Cooking with Kaya had a breakdown on Twitch, and she didn't understand exactly why fans were so upset with her. Now, remember, she was dating a guy called Zabron, who she was supposed to be in a relationship with. And despite the fact that this man did everything to help her up, she was twerking on dudes at Streamer University and basically disrespecting the man. And people didn't like that she didn't take any level of accountability or responsibility for behaving like that. In fact, she pretty much blamed everything on him. It didn't really matter. And this is something that a lot of men don't understand. Why do women have a hard time taking accountability? Or should I say, why do fine ass women have a problem with accountability? Historically on TikTok, Cooking with Kaya was known as a creator that really wasn't for women. All of her fans were men.
Because they for sure said, because I'm a Virgo, that I'm male-centered. Let's talk about that, y'all. I am not male-centered. However, males are very nice to me. And for the most part, most males respect me. And they don't judge me without even not knowing me.
And it's been more than one time that she's repeated this story.
Like, it's not that I don't like being around girls. Like, I really am a girl's girl. I love being around girls. I love having girl conversations. It's just that, like, I don't know, why I don't seem approachable. And I just assume, like, when people think I'm not approachable, they think it's for a reason. So certain people be like, they just assume that I'm mean, or like, y'all be thinking I'll be the one with stuck up faces. A lot of these girls, not these girls, not Sherman University, I'm just talking about girls in general. Like, a lot of girls, like, when they can't read you, I don't know how to explain it. Like, they automatically be like she thinks she all that. She thinks she this, that, and the third. And they don't want to talk to me.
And other creators have noticed this hatred towards Cooking with Kaya.
A lot of the uproar with Cooking with Kaya is coming from women who are not her age. She's a child. That girl is between 19 to 21, maybe 22 max. What is the problem? What is the problem?
So Cooking with Kaya says that these men respect her.
Stop the cap.
And these men, are easier to get along with. Now, don't get me wrong. I could definitely understand if you're a woman that's attractive and you're pretty, you know, men will definitely get along with you because you look good. And even if they can't sleep with you, they'll do things to make your life easier. Now, the problem is that if you're a man and you're dating a lady that is beautiful and men find that she's easy to get along with. And that's kind of what Cooking with Kaya is going through. Like, she already is big and she already appeals to men because of the dancing and the twerking. But it's not that she just appeals to men. She appeals to men that most likely make more money than the guy she's dating. And it doesn't matter that she's hurting guys' feelings or unaccountable. This goes back to my homeboy's ex-girlfriend that we're looking at on the screen with this super huge booty. And I've seen it in real life. And yeah, it looks like it's all real. Trust me. She's from Uganda and that's how they're built. But this is kind of what I'm talking about. When you're built like this and you're on Instagram and, you know, you're doing guys wrong and you're not really invested into relationships, no man is going to ask, well, damn, like, why did you just let your last dude go? Because it's not gonna really matter because all you're looking at is that booty, and none of us care that she treated her last boyfriend like crap because we don't think that she's gonna do that to us because it doesn't matter because all we see is
Okay, so I got the gist of the situation as a whole. Okay, so apparently she went to Kai Cenat's Streamer University, and apparently she was in the party, and she was twerking on a guy that was not her boyfriend. Okay, now we got the gist of the situation. Now, ladies, let's get to this particular fact right here. We, as the lady before stated, Cooking with Kaya is a 18 to 19-year-old, well, no, is an 18 to 22, 23-year-old woman. We all know that. Okay. So her brain is not fully developed, so she doesn't understand that. But this comes down to this situation as a whole. Women do not teach other women how to be virtuous. And what I mean by virtuous, I mean that they don't teach these young girls how to respect themselves. Because any woman that respects themselves knows not to go twerk on a random ass dude. And I say any woman that respects themselves. Now, if you don't respect yourself and you go twerk on that dude, I mean, you just probably would just get labeled as a hoe. But the reason why so many people are mad about Cooking with Kaya is because Cooking with Kaya, she's what every guy wants in a woman. And in reality, let's be honest. She's what every guy wants in a woman. She can cook, she can clean, but the problem is she's a modern woman. So that whole dance around Cooking with Kai, all that shit is basically just to show that, oh, I can cook. She's not really a virtuous type of woman, I should say. She wasn't raised to be a traditional type of woman. She wasn't raised like that. As you can see, she has tattoos all over the place, all that stuff. She's very beautiful, but she's not a traditional type of woman. When guys talk about what they want in a woman, they say, yes, cook and clean and do all that shit, yes. But it also is this. Be the man's piece. And apparently, Cooking with Kaya is not a man's piece. Sorry to say that about her, but it's the truth. She wasn't her boyfriend's piece. And she didn't protect her boyfriend's piece. Sorry to say it like that, but it's the truth. She didn't. She twerked on other guys, so to him it's just like, you know what? She for the streets. And I can understand why he would say that or feel like that. But ladies, it's time y'all start teaching these young girls to actually respect themselves, because a lot of them don't. And that's the situation that Kaya is running into right now. She doesn't understand that people don't respect her like that. They may look at her and treat her nice, but as far as respect, nah. She's gonna be treated like an object, and that's the honest truth. But anyways, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast.